Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to the Battlesuit Aces demo, which is it's not a roguelike, but it is a deck builder. I've been playing a lot of roguelike deck builders, but this one is just a deck builder with Mecha, and it's very anime. It's made by the developers of Battle Chef Brigade, which I absolutely adored years and years and years ago. And Trinket Studios is finally coming out with their new game, and I'm really excited to see where this goes. So we're just going to dive right in and see what happens. Shame I can't crockpot anything in this one, probably. But whatever, I'll live.
Still working on Mana's suit?
Oh, hell yeah, it's voice acted.
Yeah, she got attacked by wyverns on her way back from Ariel. They shredded the new compensator I added last time.
Well, I've got something you might find more interesting.
Hard to imagine.
The adoption agency sent you a message.
This is it. What if...
You got this, man.
We're informing you that you've been approved. A representative will be in touch about placement by the end of the cycle. It's really happening.
Hey, we gotta go celebrate. Let's go to Ola's for lunch. My treat.
There's still a lot of work to do.
Come on. The suits aren't going anywhere.
Attacks continue. The Union government believes a new type of monster is responsible.
Another attack? That's a third this cycle.
They're assuring citizens the Guard will handle the matter swiftly.
I've had my fill of guard news for one lifetime. What's the point of early retirement if we can't get away from all that?
Yeah, I don't miss it either.
Hang on. Sensors are picking up... What is that? Some kind of monster?
Not like any monster I've seen.
They're attacking!
Direct hit on our engine. I'm landing us on the closest planet.
At this speed?
It's our only chance. You okay, Felix?
I've been better.
They're still on our tail. Hurry, into that cave.
We lost him. Quick thinking back there, buddy. Another second's worth of momentum and we'd be toast. Do you have comms on you?
No, I left them in the Orion. It's just you and...
That's one hell of a suit.
Incredible craftsmanship. My scanner says this suit and its surroundings are millions of orbits old.
I'm gonna see if it works.
Be careful.
Don't worry. I've got a good feeling about this thing.
How did you do that?
I didn't. It's like it knew. The control sticks feel like they've got energy running through them.
Might be a short circuit.
No, I think it's a good thing. It's energizing. Apparently the suit thinks so too.
Any idea where to find the comms? We have to warn Anchor.
Maybe this one?
Anchor station. Under attack. Need aid.
They've made it there already. We have to help. Can you get this thing moving?
I'll try.
You did it!
Heading to engage. No.
There could still be survivors.
We gotta get through these things before searching. Come on, Big Blue. We've gotta stop them! I'm still figuring this thing out. Can you watch my energy?
I've got the readings here.
Feels like its primary weapon's charged. Am I good to shoot?
Yes, readout says you've got energy banked.
Okay, so I'm digging this so far. Okay, Felix attack costs 3 energy, and that's easy enough.
It worked! But it's not letting me shoot again.
This suit's got an energy recycling system. Oh, but it's not automatic. Look for a switch.
Found it. Huh. If you squint, it looks like it says end turn.
Alright. Ooh, I like the fact that
Watch
it is
out.
a switch,
Two
though.
more coming in on both sides.
What's that big one doing behind them?
They seem to be protecting it.
If that's the case, it's gotta be a higher priority, right? Man, I don't think we can do this alone.
Maybe we don't have to. I've still got my datapad. I'm activating the drones from our shop now.
Always nice to have allies on our battle line. Let's hurry up and deploy them.
Okay, drag a card.
Whoa, this suit and our drone are sharing energy. Even with the drone, I haven't recovered enough energy to fire.
Keep recharging and let the drone attack.
All right, I'll sort energy for my next shot. Think I should go for the big guy or the little ones?
Taking down one target is faster than two, but either one should work.
The thing is, the little guys are about to attack me. We can also see where they're aiming. So that might is just shooting, I think, into empty space. I love the fact that the end turn switch is, like, literally does actually go back and forth like this. Also looks like the enemy's attacking kind of a line. So drag that there. So now I've got 4. Attack empty slots to damage the enemy ship. I'm going to take that out, though. Well, unfortunately, yeah, I'm just going to take out all of their mooks more than anything else. It looks like I get 3 energy per turn, though, which gives me some free time to do whatever, because we can start hitting that enemy ship. Let's see. Oh, not enough energy. That's fine. We're doing okay. Let's see. Not ready. I mean, honestly, we just shoot the spawner. I'm curious where this is going to go. Is this going to be more Macross?
Did it!
It's honestly giving me a... Oh, what is... Okay, the anime I'm trying to remember is Voltron. I don't know why I forgot about Voltron, but is this going to be like Macross? Is this going to be... Is this going to be Voltron, or is it going to do something completely different? I don't know. The whole alien invasion start feels kind of Macross-ish, but still, I don't know. I'm slightly obsessed with mecha anime. I need to watch more, frankly. But it's one of those whenever I'm presented with a new one, I'm like, oh, you know, is it going to pioneer new grounds, or like hit me in the nostalgia bone, or both? Anyway.
I just hope we're not too late. No.
We're too late. Our shop. Everyone. What do we do? They're all...
Felix, hey, look at me. We gotta go, okay? We have to take this suit to Admiral Vermeulen.
Dang, this soundtrack's got some bangers already. I mean, I knew I was gonna love this game just because Battleship Brigade's amazing.
It's good to see you again.
But it looks like they really pulled out the stops with this one. Gameplay, I think, is the one thing we'll have to see, but the rest of the production value is carrying it.
It's been a while, Admiral. I trust Command is treating you well?
I miss that sense of humor.
Yes, pleasantries, whatever. We're here for the Relic Suit. It matches Folian art I found, almost exactly.
What?
Folians. Only the most prolific ancient species to ever exist? I don't have time to explain this to you. Heathcliff, was it? How did you get it working?
I'm the pilot. Name's Felix.
Charmed.
Felix, why don't you show Jules the suit while Heathcliff and I catch up?
Can do.
Your brother hasn't changed.
No, the starship's long since sailed on that one.
I assume there's something you want to ask me?
You know me too well. I'm still putting the pieces together, but if all goes as planned, there may be a new mission to lead.
I'm just gonna pause again. I really like the fact that we have a cast of adult anime characters. One thing that kind of makes me lose interest in a lot of anime is all the characters are like teenagers, and it kind of sucks. So to have like a hairy dude, weirdly enough, is extremely affirming as a hairy dude.
Jules's research suggests there are more suits like the one you found hidden across the galaxy. He believes they're the key to stopping frenzied attacks. I know I'm asking a lot out of you. The adoption center calmed me as part of your background check.
It's all right, Admiral. It wasn't the right time.
Much later. I'm assuming it's skipping around for the demo.
Entry log 4-1ZX2. Captain Heathcliff of the USS Zephyr recording.
Or maybe not. Maybe it just does cut ahead normally.
It's been in orbit since the frenzied attacked Anchor Station. Hard to believe so much time has passed. Admiral Vermeulen convinced Command to support our mission, naming the new effort Patchworks. Our handpicked crew is eclectic, but their skill and dedication are undeniable. We've searched countless Folian ruins for signs of more relic suits like Blue Crest, but only uncovered cryptic references. Today, we're investigating a significant Folian ruin within the Casper Belt. Jules believes this monolith will be a turning point. It's his biggest discovery yet. He and the first ground team are due back any moment. Just enough time to finish testing out my edits to our suit mobility software.
Okay, movement points. Do I have to? I suppose. Okay, you get 1 movement per turn. Movement lets you change a card's position. Move Jaeger into position, and then attack. Because Jaeger hits target and neighbors. Fair enough. I kind of like it when tutorials just dump everything at you and just have you kind of figure out most of it on your own. I think this is fine. Okay. Let's see. Drag a card. At least to just deploy. Oh, so it actually is just letting me go loose here. So this is going to be hitting all of my guys. I guess I'm just going to do a triple hit, take that one out. We're going to move them out of the way. They'll take a hit, but they can take it. Oh, but the ship takes a hit. I see. So that's a trade-off. Okay. No, not ready. I guess we got to do that first. Then we get all of our energy. Makes sense? Yeah, the drones can take the hit. I mean, so can the ship, but I don't know how the ship handles... Oh, it's not firing yet.
Not too shabby for a couple minutes of code. I should check in with the crew and see how they're doing.
I don't know if the ship heals between combat or not, so that's something I'll have to keep an eye on. Combat seems fun.
Jaeger, how did your surveys go?
I found remnants of Folian energy caches. They had just enough energy to siphon. I'll run compatibility tests with our engine, but my hopes aren't high.
Let me guess. Too complex for Earth-ken tech?
That's my theory. Those Folians were an interesting crowd.
And you, Jan?
The flora is consistent with other ruins we've discovered. I found traces of Folian DNA around the site as well. I'll begin sequencing in the garden immediately.
One more thing. Jules refused to come back with us. Said he needed more time with the monolith.
Felix, did you talk to him?
Yeah, but you know how stubborn he gets. He won't leave any rocks unturned.
It's all right. You've all earned a break. Daciana and Belmont can get him.
My ears are burning. What's this I hear about getting Jules?
Once you're done with your surveys, make sure he returns to Zephyr in one piece.
All right. But that's the last time this cycle. They had to drag him out of those ruins on Coria.
Come on, it'll be fine. Besides, I'm raring to get back down there. Scans show this rock's got a bunch of lancium. We're gonna have mods for rotations.
It is a prime opportunity to up our fuel reserves.
Oh, almost forgot. When we get back, I got some more ideas for our suits. I won't spoil it, but I got 2 words for ya. Leg saws.
I like this cast already.
Hanako, how's my favorite first officer?
Haven't had such a relaxing shift since our time on the Yahada.
I seem to recall a certain navigator who found her post boring.
The nebula's always brighter, I suppose. Couldn't last, could it?
Time since their last attack?
2 cycles. We've got a new record on our hands. My, we've got ourselves some pesky ones. They're matching speed.
Take us deeper into the asteroid field and let them chase.
Captain, you might want to buckle up. I'm going to see how well they can dance.
Ground team, come in.
Yeah, Captain? What's up?
We've got frenzied. Pack your gear and stay alert.
You want us to head to the defensive line?
No. Stand guard at the cave entrance and keep Jules safe. We'll handle them.
If Hanako doesn't crash us into the rocks first.
Felix, be a dear and do something about our pursuers, would you?
You heard her, Felix. Pilots, suit up.
Let's take the heat off the Zephyr. Jan, Jaeger, you suited up?
Ready for deployment.
Right behind you. I was in the middle of showering, still got shampoo in my hair.
Engage on my mark.
Alright, some cards have passive abilities. Expect them to see what they do. So ally killed, attack for 1 damage. Alright, is this all I've got? Oh, but they've only got 6. So I can't attack even if I wanted to. However, I think it's probably better to kill the ally anyway, even if we take the 1 damage. 2 damage. I don't quite know how repairs are handled in this one. Okay, so we have this guy. Oh. I only get 1 of the 2. Well, we're gonna just toast that one. And I'm gonna move them here. No. Well, can't undo that. That's actually gonna cost... Oh no, they have extra HP. I didn't realize these things had 3. So what's yours? Hurt, bonus damage. Okay, so we have her. Hits both card and ship. Bank. Oh, so deploy bank 2 extra energy. Yeah, sure, we'll bring her out. Let's see. Swap those, and then just blast. We can't take him out the rest of the way, but it's fine. It hits both ship and card, so they've got Pierce. Does cost 2 to use. I think I'm going to bring Jaeger out. It seems like we get plenty of units just generally here. And they're not attacking this round, so we don't need to worry too hard about it. Then we can do some damage to them. Now I can't move them around, can I? No. And yeah, we should have plenty of juice. Let's take them out. Swap here. Go the rest of the way. Oh, interesting. Do we empty their deck out so they lose anyway?
Mess with us.
Judging by the swarm's size, it was only a scouting party.
Still worth celebrating. Anybody for a sim game?
You're on.
Great work, everyone. Head back to the Zephyr.
The gameplay-wise, I'm getting kind of hard Hearthstone and/or Runeterra. It's a little basic so far, but
Nothing like a nice shuttle ride nap. Did I miss something exciting?
it might be one of those that it gets like more complex as we go along, especially if we're getting like upgrades and stuff. That is maybe more kind of RPG-ish than full like deck builder. We'll see.
You didn't hear the comms? The frenzied located us again.
Nope.
Did you learn anything from the monolith?
Yes, I've translated some scripts I found and determined it was an ancient beacon. A signpost, if you will, embedded with data on Tholian sites across the sector. I've made out a handful of coordinates we can explore. They could lead to another relic suit. I sent them over to Hanako before I got on the shuttle.
A well-deserved nap, then. Are you returning to quarters?
Of course not. There's still so much more to translate. The scale of that monolith was overwhelming. I scanned it all into my pad for later. Gonna be a long night. Is there something you want me to keep an eye out for as I'm working?
Let's see. More information on Blue Crest. Intel on frenzied variants or get some rest. Interesting. I wonder if these decisions make a difference. More info on Blue Crest.
Finding more relic suits is the crux of our mission. But there's still so much we don't know about Blue Crest itself.
I'd be happy to dig into that. There's nothing like blue in the known galaxy. I'll go brew another pot of coffee in the mess hall and get right to it.
I'll join you there in a moment. I owe Felix dinner.
Ooh, a captain special. Put me down for one too.
No, it wasn't, Looks like I'm replacing Belmont as chef today.
Captain, all ship systems are green. Zephyr and I are ready to leave this heap of rocks.
Thank you, Hanako. Open comms across the ship. Everyone, this is your captain speaking. Excellent work against the frenzied. After your diagnostics, take a moment to relax. We'll be departing soon.
Captain, we scraped enough materials off that asteroid to build another suit mod.
Thank you, Daciana. Perfect timing. I'll be in the workshop.
Okay, select a schematic. So we can increase health, we can increase damage, or when move, attack for Ooh. I actually could do 2 of these. Okay, so equip them mods to your cards to make them better. All materials are also required. Craft the mod. Okay, so we got a scrap metal cannon, but I'm also going to snag this one as well. Leg saws! I thought she was somewhat joking or they were going to downplay that, but that's
just
awesome.
finished checking over the suits. Not even a scratch from that last battle. They're ready for mod installation at your command, Captain.
We did take damage, but I guess it must not carry over unless we lose one. Okay, select a card. So I'm going to give Jaeger. Okay, so looks like we might be able to get more later. I'm going to give them more damage since they're the one that hits a tile and its neighbors. That's just going to be extremely good for clearing groups. And then I'll just put the leg saws on Blue Crest since I think we start with Blue Crest always. Maybe. We'll find other ones later. So talk with your crew between missions.
Punctual as always.
I see you've got the drinks already.
An orbit ago on the dot. The frenzied destroyed our repair shop.
11:11 Union time. We were on our way to that lunch place on Selvin 2.
Ola's. Man, I missed their curry.
Good thing you're always hungry, or we'd be space dust.
Raise a pop to Helix repairs. Our shop might have burned to the ground, thanks to the frenzy.
And to the Orion. Our ship may be resting in a million pieces.
But we're still here.
We're still here.
Cheers, Captain. Wouldn't want to be searching through piles of space rocks with anyone else.
Cheers. Let's keep the rest of our stuff from exploding.
Can't make any promises, old pal, but I'll try my best.
Okay, so we can interact with everybody else too.
Did you glean any new information from the monolith about Blue Crest?
Yes. Combing through existing texts about Blue Crest and cross-referencing them with our new data led me to a breakthrough.
What did you discover?
Well, tests with Blue Crest show it has a tiered operating system, each tier more complex than the last. I believed it was a security measure, but this new data proves it's meant as protection for the pilot.
For a Folian pilot, how is it affecting Felix?
It prevents him from accessing functions that are too hard for his mind and body to process. It's almost as if the Folians constructed it with other species in mind.
Contact with other life forms? That would be an incredible discovery. No Earthkin has ever met another sentient species. We'd presume the same for our ancient friends. Wait, you're saying Felix is blocked from using some aspects of Bluecrest's operating system? Does that mean Bluecrest has capabilities we haven't observed yet?
Precisely. But the mechanism to unlock them is still a mystery. There's still much to learn about Bluecrest. Even with this knowledge, caution is warranted.
I agree. Continue your research and see if there's anything else you can find.
Absolutely. I just put on a fresh pot of coffee for the occasion.
That man has a serious caffeine addiction.
Captain, how can I help you?
Might as well go top to bottom.
What are you working on?
I'm checking over DNA samples I brought back from the monolith. Folian cells are hardier than plant cells, so it's still possible to study their genetics after all these orbits.
That sounds fascinating.
It is, especially when compared with DNA from Bluecrest biocomponents. Bluecrest cells demonstrate more plasticity than Folian ones, but the two are an 80% DNA match. Really makes you wonder what their species was like. Can I help you with anything else?
They were the Mecha.
Tell me about the plants we've collected.
They're from all over the galaxy, even as far away as Earth. But our Mori blossoms are my favorites. We recovered them from the cave where you and Felix found Bluecrests.
I remember them. They're flourishing under your care.
I've been paying special attention to plants that grow around Folian ruins we visit. The plants they loved must hold secrets to their culture we've yet to uncover.
And insights into Bluecrest.
I hope so. Can I help you with anything else?
Just browsing the garden. Carry on, Jan.
Right, I'll, get back to work then.
How's the Zephyr handling?
Captain, please. You know very well this ship flies like a freight hauler, and turns like it's in a tractor beam.
I was worried you'd say that.
The weaving I did through that asteroid belt was nothing short of a miracle.
Even with your nav skills, an old suit carrier has its limits. Think we can mod Zephyr to handle better?
We're better off building a new ship from scratch. If we had the credits.
Command isn't likely to approve that.
You'd think a mission built on saving all Earthkin would have more appeal. But we'll work with what we've got. Adding more battle capabilities to the Zephyr can't hurt.
Very well. Send me your proposals.
Consider it done. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to find Felix.
Oh?
We placed a wager on how many dents the Zephyr would get in the asteroid field. Since there are none, I've got credits to collect.
Okay, do I actually
Coordinates
get to...
for Rathlon entered, sir. I hear it's lovely at this point in orbit.
Excellent. Take us there.
I wonder if we ever get to actually explore a little bit more openly. So Patchworks performs a dangerous test to gather new data about the Frenzied. Sure. The production value on
Entry
this
log
is solid.
4-19N0. It's been 2 cycles since our last Frenzied encounter. Predicting their attacks has been challenging, but we're beginning to see a pattern emerge. In a preemptive maneuver, we've positioned the Zephyr at Rathlon. Everyone's here. Let's start the briefing.
Here, I'm just going to turn on auto progress dialogue. I'm actually going to take the music down a smidge. It's actually kind of loud.
Of course, Captain.
Oops.
While Frenzied come in many different varieties, there is one thing they all have in common. They're consumers of energy, leeching the life force of anything they can. Trends in their attacks suggest they're particularly attracted to Folian energy. The Folians were once the most populous advanced species in the Viridia sector.
they terraformed hundreds of planets, turning Viridia into a galactic rainforest.
Excuse me? I'm the one telling the story here. But yes, that's true. As I was saying, no one knows where the frenzied came from, but they were the Folians' greatest enemy.
That would explain why we've experienced more frenzied attacks than other Union vessels.
Piloting blue crests, bringing them out?
That's our theory. Our mission is to set off a large burst of Folian energy. If our theory's correct, it'll serve as a frenzied feeding signal.
I've identified a site on the planet's surface to investigate. Its infrastructure is in good condition, so we should find tech we can bring online.
We can't just use blue?
A higher concentration of energy will be more tempting for them.
While Hanako stakes out the skies from low orbit, I'll lead our ground team on the planet's surface.
If this works, we'll have company soon.
How intriguing!
It's eerie thinking about how these Folian guys went extinct.
And we could be next.
Way to brighten the mood, Jules.
I'm sorry that history isn't one of your feel-good sports sims.
Watch your footing. That's not a pile of mud you're about to step in.
Thanks for the save, Captain.
What is it, Jan?
Tropo whales. They're so beautiful.
What are they doing?
Synthesizing nutrients from ions in the atmosphere. Those trillions of tiny particles can sustain an adult for cycles.
Oh, what do you think of the ruins now, Felix?
Guess I can stand a little silence for a sight like this.
Yes, we can rubberneck the nature anytime. There's a mission at hand.
He's only good at timekeeping when he's not interested in the subject matter. This looks like the way in. Follow me.
That's where these...
Our ground team's made it inside the ruins, but I'm picking up a flurry of activity near their location.
Some kind of monster?
Probably, though I can't get a lock on them. You two head down and check it out. Jaeger and I will keep Zephyr safe until you're back.
Gotcha. We'll make sure they aren't a problem for our test.
Good luck. And, Dossie?
Yeah, Commander?
No pranks.
Wouldn't dream of it. Not seeing any worrisome monsters. Ground's weird here, though. Like it's been hit with some kind of acid. Maybe Rathalon's one of those caustic rain planets. Hey! Belmont! You got anything?
A pod of tropo whales passed by, but they aren't hurting anyone.
Better luck than me. Just got some dead grass.
Yeah, well, keep your eyes peeled. There's gotta be something around here.
Yeah, I'm looking. Whoa, hey there, little frog. Aren't you a cutie? Maybe I can sneak you into Belmont's suit. Come here. It'll be great, you'll see. Oh, crap. Hey, Belmont, I found our monsters. Any chance you're nearby?
Are those frongs? How'd they get so big?
I don't know, but they're pissed. And they spit acid.
Ah, right on my weapons. Don't worry, though. I got a power boost heading your way.
I was going to comment on the possibility, of like ground missions. Admittedly, the ground missions, they're still in their mechs, but I'll take it. All allies plus 2 power whenever they deploy. Power increases attack damage, reduces damage. Okay, cool. Inspect status effects to learn what they do. So, allies score kill, attack for 2 damage. Power 2 plus increase next attack damage. Cards bank can consume different kinds of energy. Manage your banked energy to win. Okay, so we can deploy. He's currently weak and doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Sweep hits everything. Oh, I see. They both use red. Oh. Well, this is just going to do 3 damage to everybody, isn't it? Sure, why not? And then I'll just move him there for a bit of damage. Okay. Looks like the acid doesn't last. We've lost the bonus damage for her. Okay, oh, still drag a card. I'll drag it there. Okay, so unfortunately she can only do a smidge of damage. In retrospect, I could have done a fair bit of this a little bit better. Wait, no. There we go.
Ooh, nice moves, kid.
Threw in a little extra for you.
Not enough energy, but that's okay. He can tank this hit. But we do actually have to worry about this thing being kind of punchy. Pop that there. Hit that one. She can take the hit. We have just enough energy for one. Swap them. Eat it. Okay, gain 2 power. Oh, ally attack. Gain 2 power. Let's see, we have, ooh, a wasp. Seems like it does the same general amount of damage. Okay, so let's have her lead in with another attack. Take that one out. Let's see. They're gonna do 4 damage. Guess I'm just gonna move here, shoot that one. We hit the Frong Queen. Oh, and we can hit that one for 2 damage. Drone's gonna take some damage, but whatever, who cares? Okay, we've got a fair bit of juice. We can just take their lead out, and perfect.
Good work. Let's head back to Zephyr.
Thanks for the save. Sorry for almost putting a killer frog in your suit.
You were gonna do what?
Alright, so we get some extra crafting resources. Anything else? Ooh.
Anyone else feel a seismic shock just now?
Likely Daciana and Belmont. Apparently there's some kind of disturbance nearby.
Should we join them?
Let them handle it. We've got our own mission. Speaking of, have you uncovered the purpose of this ruin, Jules?
Judging from this mural, an ancient suit workshop.
Is this where they made blue?
I doubt it. This structure is largely intact and barely has enough standing room for all of us. But that raises the question, what did they do here?
I'm picking up traces of chloron near these consoles.
Wait, that's the same element in Blue Crest's biopathways.
Then perhaps this area was once used to tune the inner workings of Relic Suits.
Not just tune them. Look at this.
A biotech circuit! Readings indicate it's the energy conduit for this entire station.
That should get the Frenzied's attention. Can you get it working?
The mechanical infrastructure is in good condition. I can't say the same for its biological components.
Your analysis, Jan.
There's damage, but I believe the cells are dormant, not destroyed. A small transfusion of energy might reactivate them.
But what can we use?
Well, if this thing's made of the same stuff as blue, why don't we transfer some of BC's energy?
Excellent idea, Felix.
You're certain you know what you're doing?
Give me a little credit. I work on blue every rotation. I think I can handle a circuit. Woo! Now that's some tasty energy. We'll be rolling in frenzied in no time.
Don't sound so thrilled.
Good work. I'll let Hanako know we've succeeded. Hanako, Captain here. Do you copy?
Loud and clear. Having fun down there?
We've sent the signal. Any frenzied sightings up there?
There is indeed. I was just about to comms you, but you beat me to it.
We're on our way.
Glad you can make it, Captain.
A larger swarm than last time, I see.
But nothing we can't handle.
Especially with Blue Crest's Bloom Protocol.
What can I say? Blue and I both get amped in battle.
It looks like we're getting more mechanics. This is just one long tutorial, isn't it? Enemies damage spin when they plan to attack. Yep. Okay, well, that just hits everybody. Oh. Relic Suits have special passives that transform their main attack. Okay, so we just do double damage because of Bloom. But I don't have enough juice. Well, it doesn't seem like it's gone away, so I guess I can just stick to it. Okay, so we've got a couple. Guy does a boatload of damage, though, so let's bring Jaeger out. So unfortunately, Jaeger's attack costs a bunch, but that's okay. Gets the kill hit. Daciana, let's just move Jaeger here, eat the hit. And, like, maybe the Zephyr can take these hits. I don't know. Like, I'd like to kill this guy. Let's see. All allies plus power. Go for big damage. So what is this thing doing? It's just dormant. Okay. We pretty much have to take that one out. We don't have enough move, but at least we can do some damage to them. They're only going to do 3 to Jaeger. Alright, that's a right mess. Okay, we can bring her out. Bank some extra blue energy. Should give us a full accompaniment. If she does the strike through, they're going to do a bunch of damage. The main one to fear is this one. I have a convenient solution here. Okay, they've been boosted. I guess if I move here, we can just kill this guy.
Woohoo! This spawner is about to be history.
Swarm's looking shaky too.
As expected. The swarm and spawner are linked. Taking out one destroys the other.
Pilots, focus fire on the spawner.
Okay. Would have been nice to get her in position 1 over, and she is definitely very close to death. Still, should be somewhat fine. Okay. Okay, cool. So she actually goes back into the reserve. Let's swap these two and do a group shot. Oh, when hurt does bonus damage. So let's see what happens when we redraw her. Does not give me extra juice. Okay. It's card and ship for 3. Cannot take another hit. I guess if we get her down, we bank 3. Should be enough. Swap here. And then we just do a group hit. Okay, that's some big damage. And then we just have Belmont hit. Perfect. Do we just attack again? If I have her attack, is that 5 damage? Yes, it is. That's extremely good. We were getting overwhelmed there for a second, but it worked out fine.
That's that. The swarm's disintegrating.
And our U-tanks handled smooth as butter, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, but they could be better, right? I'm thinking stun grenades or something. That stopped the frenzied in their tracks. Ooh, or a rifle with spread ammo that activates a giant laser net.
I'll consider the request. For now, head back to the Zephyr. I'll rendezvous with Jules. Entry log 4-19N0. Addendum. We've confirmed the Frenzied's attack patterns are driven by their need for energy. While we can't predict exact timing, future activations of Folian energy are likely to trigger attacks. With this information in hand, we can better prepare for upcoming missions. Another Frenzied mystery solved.
And yet many more remain. Permission to speak freely?
Always.
I don't know if I ever properly thanked you, Captain. An orbit ago, I was poring over texts in a university basement. Because of you, I'm getting to live out my wildest dreams.
Admiral Vermeulen deserves most of the credit.
Yes, Lyra too. But you and Felix could have dumped Bluecrest with the Union and been on your way. What drew you to Patchworks?
From the moment we found Blue Crest, I was fascinated with it. Its level of craftsmanship is incredible. I had to learn more about these Folians and their Relic Suits. Who could pass up such an opportunity?
I certainly couldn't. I'm sure the Folians would appreciate your view.
I hope so. But I think we're the ones who should be appreciative. Thanks to what they left behind, we have a chance to defeat the Frenzied.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Okay, we get a red plasma cache. Deploy. Okay. That's just our rewards. Gotcha. And then back to the hangar. So can I do deck building now? So new cards. Make a new workshop. Okay, so bonus movement. Allows cards to move to a new slot, or draw and deploy a drone, or gain some extra health. Well, we only have enough space for an exhaust redirector. Go back? Or no, back to the hangar. So who... And unfortunately, it would work best if I put it on this one. Let's see, and I think this is a drone mod. Oh, it is. Okay, so we have bank 2 red energy. And we have +1 movement. So I think that just makes it so it moves freely. I guess I could have actually put it on one of the blue wasps as well. But it's fine. I think we're more likely to keep the red ones out.
Hey, Captain. Need something?
How are you acclimating to the crew?
No complaints here. Yon's a quiet one, but we're meeting in the sim chamber later. Think she's finally warming up to me.
I'm glad to hear it.
Jules, on the other hand, now he's a prickly pear. But, I'm working on switching his datapad out with a dud that translates Folian into gibberish. Just a little secret between you and your prankster-in-chief.
Very well, but don't take it too far.
You got it, Captain.
I'm never going to hear the end of this from Jules.
Anything more you want to talk about?
Can you tell me more about our mods?
Thought you'd never ask. We got all kinds of tech to add to our suits. Damage output, energy creation, you name it. Usually I'd purchase them from a manufacturer, but we're strapped for credits. No worries though, I don't need anything fancy to get results. I'll cobble them together from whatever we find. Though I wouldn't say no to more schematics.
I'll keep that in mind on our travels.
Got more for me?
Not at the moment.
See you later, Captain.
We've got another coolant leak in our refrigeration system.
Again? I just patched it up last cycle.
It's coming from a new area of the same pipe. Seems the pressure was too much for such old hardware.
Old? I think you mean classic.
Oh, I meant old. But I take your point. Do you think you can fix it?
It'll be tough, but I'll manage.
Thank you. I know it's beneath your pay grade, but it's a tremendous help.
I'm just doing what I love. I'm a chef, handyman, and part-time engineer. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh, that wasn't even a conversation between us. Makes sense.
Are you sure you're up for learning the Folian language? Even my translation matrix struggles without guidance.
Yeah, it looks really cool, and I'd like to read some of their literature.
Read there! This isn't a sim game, you know. The Folians use a poetic mode for their writing, unlike Earthkin literature. You're talking about the most complex writing of an astronomically difficult language.
Sure, I'm good for it. I pick up languages pretty quick. Plus, I'm a big fan of poetry.
What? Well, fine. Don't say I didn't warn you.
This is gonna be fun.
So one thing I'm running into with this is I have some level of attention problems. When I'm just sitting in a cutscene, I tend to tune out, and that's a problem. Unless I'm doing something with my hands. So you might hear me bustling with a sketchbook in the background. Only a little.
What's up, Jan? Checking out some frenzied data?
That's right.
Just how many types of frenzied have we cataloged?
Leatris Station reported up to 50 variations of frenzied, but their long-range sensors can't collect accurate data. And the scientists there are a little, eccentric? They may be overestimating. However, with our combined efforts, we've identified 3 overarching frenzied classes. They are spawners, siphon, and swarmers, identified by their appearance and known abilities. We've contributed about 20 frenzied within those classes.
Nice! Gotta classify them all.
That's right.
That's a pun reference, why not? Alright, we'll do one more mission.
Just made it. Next time I should grab a coffee first. There's the Admiral's call now. Greetings, Admiral Vermeulen.
Captain, excellent work on Rathalon. Let's get started.
Straight to business today. That's unlike them. Trouble with command again?
Yes, it's imperative that we get ahead of our research timetable. The Vice Admirals are clamoring to hand over Bluecrest to the Guard. Patchworks must cast a wider net. And for that, you'll need more crew.
Do you have someone in mind?
I'll leave personnel choices to you, Captain, but I found 2 groups who'd make valuable allies. The first is the Suitsmiths of Tavashter. If anyone can help Felix with Bluecrest, it's them.
Say no more. I have a contact there. I'll set up a meeting immediately.
I should have expected as much. Your other target is the Hunters Guild. No one knows the Viridia sector like they do. We need their help tracking frenzied movements. Their outpost on Ariel is the closest to your current location.
Very well, Admiral. I'll see it done.
Good luck out there, Captain.
Alright, so we actually have options now. That's good. I don't know. Let's go with this one. Suitsmiths sounds fun. Heathcliff and Felix ask the acclaimed Suitsmiths for help understanding Bluecrest. Sure.
Entry log 4-1V5S. Despite my excitement for Bluecrest and all it represents, questions about its safety remain. For Felix's sake, and the pilots of any future relic suits we encounter, we need assurances they're compatible with Earthkin physiology. Luckily, I've got a contact on Tavashter who may be able to help. He and his fellow suitsmiths are the most respected suit builders in the galaxy. Their expertise will be invaluable in uncovering Blue Crest's mysteries.
Battle Suit Aces.
Damn.
This place is crazy beautiful. How come we haven't been vacationing here?
The people of Tavashter like their privacy. They don't encourage tourism.
I get it. So these suitsmiths are like their council or something?
They're not rulers. They protect the town in exchange for use of the volcano as their workshop. They're artisans from across the galaxy. Each of them has a specialty they've honed for orbits.
Right. I've heard about this. And they need Silspar ore to make the best stuff. It's crazy rare, right?
Tavashter is one of the few planets in the galaxy where it's found.
So, which of them is your contact? Some kind of ancient suit genius?
Genius might be a stretch, but he sure is something.
Yo! Anyone around?
Did you just wander in here? Explain yourselves!
Hi. We're here to see the suitsmiths?
Do you have any idea how many commissions we're getting since the frenzied attacks? You can't just waltz in here and expect us to drop everything.
We're looking for Falcon.
He didn't mention anything about new clients visiting today. You have 10 seconds to leave before our security system attacks.
Don't go sicking the bots on them yet, Mira. These are the Patchwork Boys.
Wait, these are the guys with the Relic Suit?
That's us.
If it isn't the great Captain Heathcliff. Last time I saw you, I was saving your ass on Zorba Prime.
I think you've got that backwards. But it's good to see you, Falcon. I trust you received the info I sent?
That is the most Australian
I got the
man.
gist of it, and I gotta tell you, help's not gonna be easy. To even start, we're gonna need more credits than a pirate prince, some fibers from Earth, and nanocarbon tubing from those slubs at Luco.
Just a few things, huh?
And then, of course, we're gonna need to take Blue Crest apart piece by piece.
What?
All in all, you're looking at 4 cycles of work.
Just messing with you. But you are gonna have to prove yourself to me in battle first.
Cut the crap already, Falcon! We need the battle data from the Blue Crest to establish a baseline for our analysis. What you've provided is great, but to get the full picture, we need to see the suit in action.
So, we are fighting?
Yes, but try not to listen to Falcon. Even when he's telling the truth, he's lying.
Hey!
Well then, Felix, let's show them as much as we can about Blue Crest.
Falcon and I are ready! Use everything you've got and don't hold back!
Copy. Let's give them a show, Felix.
You know it!
They look like they join our team. I mean, the fact that they have unique cards, for starters. Okay. 4 and 4, it doesn't really matter. So plating negates an attack, but only if they do something. Oh, not enough juice. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. I think all things considered, I'm actually gonna just slap this sucker out. It's got a free movement, nothing more. So what's this one do? Armor blocks damage. Armor blocks damage. Just eat that. She's only gonna do 2 damage, that's not so bad. Or 3 damage. And the drone is a sacrifice. Not one I'm most consistent to. Grant plating to nearby neighbors when attacked. Okay. Let's get this sucker down first. Gives a special. They've got plating. Not happy about that one. I'm just going to go over there and trigger that move special, do some damage. Yeah, the problem is they've got some more plating. And, like, Patchworks can take some damage. Okay, so we could bank 2 blue. It's not terrible. Yeah, let's bring her out. So that gives us some extra energy for the start. Okay. So grants armor. So they have armor to begin with, and when ally attacks, grants armor. So this one's a little tricky. That's just a bulwark, so we actually don't need to care about that too bad. So I'm gonna swap these two. Oh, well that sucks. Everything about that actually blows. We messed up. Wait, does this one have a free movement? No, it doesn't.
It's no use. I have to retreat.
I'm out.
Okay, I messed this one up bad. Doesn't seem like there's a way for me to undo it either. Well, that is okay. This is going to be swinging for 5. Move that there. Just hit everybody. And that's all the juice I got. Yeah, I don't have enough energy generators. So that actually puts me in a really bad spot here. I'm just gonna put the wasp out. That gives me a little bit of juice. I'm gonna move here. Do a bit of damage to all of them. Oh, actually, they're almost toast. So that works out great for me. Unfortunately, cannot attack till next turn, but that's fine. Oh. And yeah, we'll just bring Belmont out. Big damage bonus, and hit. We didn't lose. I thought I was in trouble. Looks like we're fine. Then I'll probably just save my dosh, because I don't know what they're chucking at me. Oh, that. That's fine. I can work with this. Let's just move there. And then just shoot them. Because nothing else to do.
I'd say that's enough.
Yeah, I've seen what I need to. You got everything you wanted, Mira?
I've been done.
Then we'll regroup at your workshop. See you shortly.
So there's good news and bad news.
This act's wearing thin.
Ah, you lot are no fun. I'll keep it serious. This Folian tech, was it? It's the real deal. Hard to augment, even for us.
Bluecrest energy systems require a connection between pilot and suit we've never seen before.
Anything that dampens the connection detracts from the effectiveness of the suit. Nothing we saw suggests this link endangers the pilot.
But we obtained readings for Bluecrest mechanics we can't account for. Simply put, we believe there's a psychological component to its function. And that is well outside our expertise.
That makes sense. I can't explain it, but sometimes I feel in sync with Blue and it's like we're inseparable.
A mystery for Jules and Folians, no doubt. Is there anything that can be done about the physical strain of piloting Blue?
You're in luck there. Since you rang me, we've been prototyping a new chassis. Since the original was designed for a different species, we've made this one Earthkin friendly.
We tricked it out with an upgraded pressurization system. Say goodbye to headaches.
And adaptive atmospheric controls. It'll precisely regulate the flow of oxygen based on your respiration. You'll be more alert in tense situations from the increased oxygen.
Whoa. I can't wait to take it for a spin. Thanks.
You've outdone yourselves.
One more thing. This relic suit of yours is the most amazing work of art we've ever seen. Mira and I got to talking and we'd like to partner with Patchworks.
The opportunity to learn about a suit like Bluecrest is a calling worthy of any suitsmith.
If there's more suits like it out there, oh man, we gotta be a part of that.
We're grateful for such a partnership. You're both welcome to join my crew.
Not so fast now. We gotta do this right.
Falcon's correct, for once. One of us should stay behind and catch the others up. Once our working relationship's formalized, more of us can join.
I understand. Thank you for your help today. And just like that, the Zephyr crew grows.
So who joins the party? I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, is this like a reputation thing? Okay, cool. So factions dossier. So we get new cards and new rewards. So we can pick one. So we can get Mirabelle, who has armor, or we can get Falcon, has plating. Yeah, gains power. So whenever shielding is removed, they gain power. So she, oh, I see. Whenever Mirabelle attacks, she gains 2 armor, flat. Whenever he's attacked, okay. Dang, both of those are actually really good. Mirabelle's kind of good for just light tanking, which I don't hate. And yeah, there's more that we can get later on. So gain spikes when hurt, deploy, gain dampener. Looks like there's 3 energy types. Green's the last one we haven't used yet. Damage equal to 1-time team's armor. After banking, gain an armor. Huh. Yeah, some of these seem really fun. You're gonna go for him for now.
Thanks for having me, Captain.
It's good to have you aboard.
Got something you want to ask?
What's your specialty as a suitsmith?
Blueprints, mostly. Not as good with my hands as the others, but I'm a hell of a planner. What? You don't think I'm capable of it?
You were always the dive in head first and ask questions later type.
Yeah, the censures I got for that. But that's battle. Suitsmithing's not like that. You gotta think it through. Got another question?
When did you join the Suitsmiths?
Let's see. Gotta be 20 orbits since I left the guard?
As I recall, you were dismissed.
Same difference. After I dropped that dead weight, I could focus on my passions. Took me orbits of work, but I finally presented one of my designs to the others. Some of the smiths weren't sold on me, but Mira vouched.
You two knew each other beforehand?
Nah, but she knows good work when she sees it.
The rest is history.
Got another question?
Not right now. Feel free to get settled. Glad to have you on the crew, Falcon.
Yeah, good to see you as always, Heathcliff.
Alright, I'm digging this so far. Okay, there's more I could do, but at this point I should end this video. After missions, maybe jobs on the bounty board. I guess we can take a look at it. So, extra rewards and reputation with factions. So these might be more repeatable missions, more than anything else. So I could do it, but we'll leave it for now. Yeah, so we have bounties, we have dialogues, more things in the sim chamber, workshop. Yeah, it is a lot. This is a big game, just in terms of the amount of dialogue and missions and stuff. You know, they've got factions, they've got bounties, we've got main story missions, we might have some free exploration. It's a lot of stuff, and I actually think that's really cool. I'm a little overwhelmed, but it's great. It's one of those where this is absolutely the kind of game I think I could see myself just chipping away at probably on the Switch, if anything. The gameplay, I think, is light. I don't want to say it's like the weakest part of the game per se, because it's an interesting and standard line versus line deck builder. However, the character synergies and modifications gives it a lot of interesting potential. I think it's one of those where it doesn't feel like the game is really fully using the deck builder elements in a way that like I'm usually looking for. No hand management, none of that stuff. It's mostly just randomized reinforcements to, you know, your team kind of during the fight, which makes it interesting. It's almost more like RPG combat that is loosely using cards. I think the closest I could actually compare it to would be I don't remember. It was a GameCube deck builder RPG. It was not Lost Kingdoms, it was the other one. Baten Kaitos, there we go. Not gameplay-wise, it doesn't remind me of Baten Kaitos. I think it's just structurally it feels more Baten Kaitos-y in terms of the, like, it's not really using the deck building elements so much as it's just using that as a core gameplay mechanic for an RPG, like a party-based RPG fight, which almost makes it a little bit more puzzly, but open-ended because your build can be whatever you want, which I think is neat. And as you unlock more characters, yeah, you can get all sorts of fun stuff to play around with and synergies to exploit, and that actually makes it really appealing. But for now, at least, I'm gonna leave us here. So I might as well mention, once again, if I didn't already say it, that the Battlesuit Aces demo is available on Steam, so if you do want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. I mean, if you're a big fan of mecha anime, you're gonna love this one. That's really all I have to say about it. It's just a high quality, like, it honestly feels like Trinket Studios wanted to make an anime and then said, yeah, but we don't have the budget or the time for that, so let's make it into a video game. And I gotta respect that. I love it. It very much is hitting a lot of the right notes. And huge bonus, I like the characters. They're charming. Which says a lot. I don't know. I find with large ensemble casts, after a certain point, I start getting kind of cranky at some of the characters for being too tropey or annoying. I don't know how deep it's gonna go with any of these characters, but it's still, they're charming. I like them. And I think they did a good job with the voice acting. It can be a little wooden at times, but not in a way that I'm like really bugged by it. It's just, it's fine. But I guess with all of that said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. Oh, and of course I should probably also mention that, yeah, beyond just the demo being available, please add Battlesuit Aces to your wishlist if you think it's cool, as it helps the developers immensely, both rank higher as part of things like the Next Fest, which I think is going to be almost over by the time this video goes out, but also just when the game, you know, leading up to the game's release. And I think that's important too. So, now that I've said that, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.